Okay, so this is to help anybody get started when they see the poles and don't know where to go. So it comes with 8 of these corner things that are black. And then these poles are numbered 4, 5, 3. But when you look in the book, you'll see that it says that there's only 1, 2, and 3 for the poles. Now you'll see the 8 of those black things on the corner. And then it's showing us, here's the numbers. You'll see right here. Oops. Let this. All right, so you have 3 of these 2s right here. 2, 2, 2, and that's on every single side. You've got 3 of those 2s, 2 poles. Okay, and then for the bottom base, you have a number 3 and a number 3 on those 2 sides. And then you'll have 2 poles put together for these sides of the same number 1s. Okay, so because these poles are not labeled that way, this is how I was able to tell what they were. So you'll see here the poles. You need 4 of these that have straight edge. Let me see if I can find that one, or if I've already put it together. Yeah. They're the 3 and the 1s. Okay, so I already put the 1s together. Okay, this is from the base. The way you can tell is that it's a pole with basically the completely round edge, and there's 1 hole opening. There's paint in my fingernail. It looks dirty, but it's not dirty. Okay, and then the other 4 right here, it does not have a hole, and it has a, thin end, which should be this. No hole on the side, and then it's like the thin end. That's this one right here. Okay, so then this 3rd pole has a hole on both edges on the whole sides, and that's this one right here. Okay, you can really tell the difference here. All right, so this last one, there's 4 of these longer poles, which is going to be on the bases on the sides. It's like a rectangle. You'll have the 2 sides will be longer than these 2 sides here. This is 1 pole, and this is considered the number 3, although it's not said that way. So I grabbed 1 number 3 and 4 number 1s. So I attached both of the number 1s. See how it has 2 different poles for a number 1? You will be attaching this hole and, well, I guess, yeah, right here. It had the piping edge that goes into the bigger hole edge. So you have 2 number 1s. So then you have these 2 number 1s. They look different, but they go together. And the same at the top. You'll fix both of the foundational pieces, the top and bottom bases first, and then you'll continue on. So I did start putting it together here already, and that's 3 number 2s. So you'll be having 12 of these number 2s. So the rest of what you have will be going together. So you see it was a round edge. It's a number 1, a number 2. And you'll have 4 of the straight edges on the pole that have these dots here. And then you'll have 8 of the piping ends with the other edge that has nothing. As you can see, I've already put 3 together. It had the edge, the pipe that had this, one of these, and then that straight edge and its piping end. So there's 2 holes here in this middle number 2. Okay, as you can see, the number 2 here, you'll have 8 of these piping ends and 4 of these. That means you have 3 on each corner. You'll be taking 1 of the 4s and 1 of the pipes with 2 holes on the hole on each end, and the piping end with the straight edge. You'll take 2 of those away and 1 of the double straight edges. Okay, and should be easy from that. And then of course you're going to put it, after you build the skeleton, it says then you put it in. And so not sure if I need to make another video after that, but the first one of these I had, it was a bit difficult to fit it all in there. So I made sure that I pushed down, I laid it on the floor and pushed down really hard to make sure that it all was gripped in, and I did that on each end. So you'll move it around gently so that you don't throw it out of these sockets or whatever, the corner, and then press down just like that. And ooh, I better take this out carefully. Anyways, yeah, that was almost crazy. So just goes to show, watch what you're doing along the way and be clean with everything.
So I just recently bought the at-home portable Serene steam sauna, and I have about a half dozen uses on it so far, and it definitely impresses and even exceeds my expectations. Some people say it takes 5 to 20 minutes to heat up, and that's true. It just depends on how much water you have in this. If you have a lower level, obviously it's going to heat up to a boiling point quicker, and it's going to get steam into the tent. But if you have more water, it's going to take longer, more around 15 to 20 minutes to get this thing steamy. It's got different settings. 16 is max. 14 you can definitely get a good sweat on. I have it at 16. I consider myself in decent shape. I'm pretty lean. Kind of takes a lot to get me sweating, but this thing at 16, in there for 15 minutes, I'm soaked. Plenty of room, very comfortable. I'm 6 foot and I can stand right up in it straight. I've been using eucalyptus in the tank and it just gives a nice fragrance inside, helps clear out any kind of nasal or chest congestion. For the money, for something you can have at home, I highly recommend it. I have it right here in my basement, and after using it, I just turn on my dehumidifier, spray it down with tea tree oil, and yeah, pretty easy to maintain so far, and works great. No regrets buying it. I recommend it.
I have the sauna that I got here. It is in a dedicated room by itself. Let it turn on, fill it up every time. So let me open it up and show you guys what's inside here. So this is what it is inside. As you can probably can't tell, but there's quite a bit of steam coming out of there. That's where we keep the essential oils in the back. And then we are going to go ahead and put the chair inside here. So we have the chair in there. And what I like to do is I like to take a towel in with me to like wash off and like just tamp myself dry. But it's also important to air dry this thing after you get done. Wipe down the walls and then take that liner out of the bottom and wipe that down as well. All right. We use tea tree oil in here to make the cleaning a little better. And this little nifty strap right here is to hold the flap open after you get done and you want to air dry it all. So we open it up and we turn the fan on and air dry everything. I usually put the towel inside here with a drying rack, but since it's hot outside right now, we actually put those outside. So there you guys have it.
So I got my sauna. You see I have a small backyard patio area, but the sauna is right here in the corner. I don't have it all the way set up, but it was easy to put together. And sorry y'all, but I don't have a cameraman. It was easy to put together, and it's compact, and my patio is pretty small, but you see, just fit right there in that little nook. And when I finally use the steamer, I'm gonna pick it up, that plug right there, and I can just relax in here. So easy to put together. I mean, it took me about 20 minutes, and you know, I love it. So far, I haven't used it yet, but I love it. So here we go.
This is my review for my steam room. It's very easy to set up. As you can see, comes with a chair and this machine or the steamer takes maybe about 25 minutes, 20 minutes to be ready. Can't complain. So I'm gonna work out, then I'm gonna get ready. So I'll be right back.
Oh my gosh.
best $236 I ever spent. Do you know I was spending money at the gym? $100 at the spa? Where you can just get one of those? And a sauna? Why? I just sweat my butt off 15 minutes.
This is an awesome product. It's a great addition to my gym. And the customer service is excellent. I had a remote issue and it was resolved within a couple weeks. Thank you.
This product doesn't even work. It's supposed to be like new. And then it came with this.